I don't know what you're sitting over there lying for. You know you got two kids and probably one on the way. Yes, y'all.
Do you hear me speaking?
Yes,
she look pregnant right now.
You know what? That's
I like your
now I see why you
shiny
guys could
tail.
never be married. Excuse me, I think I'm talking. Last time I checked, this was my courtroom, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't need you all talking to each other because it's obvious why the two of you are not together.
Are you ready to have some fun? This is one of the funniest, brightest, literally, and most fascinating courtroom battles you'll ever see. A man with a shiny head versus a woman who just can't stay shut. And then, of course, there's our favorite, Judge Vonda, conveniently caught in the middle.
Ms. Hamilton, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to request a child support modification.
Oh my God.
Preferably an increase in child support.
Okay.
From Mr. Hamilton.
All right.
Did you hear it? That growly, thick, oh my God? The sigh? That's Mr. Hamilton, folks, a.k.a. Mr. Shiny Head. He's here against his will, dragged in by Miss Can't Stay Shut, and he's not afraid to show it.
And what is the basis of your increase?
Well, he seems to never have time.
Wait a minute, pause. What is all of this going on over here?
Can't believe she got me here.
You have somewhere else to be? Do you have something else to do?
No.
Oh,
I'm good. Go ahead.
So as long as you're going to sit there, you're going to behave, okay? Okay.
You really are the queen of clapbacks, Judge Vonda. That was brutal. That'll surely put the brakes on him. But honestly, we hope it doesn't. Those fidgety fits are funny. Thanks for the laughs, Mr. Shiny Head.
Well, it seems like he never has time for his kids, and
How many kids do you all have?
we have 2 kids, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you all ever married?
Never married.
Okay.
I don't have time for a whoremonger.
A who?
A whoremonger. He's a whoremonger.
Okay, you know what? We're not even here to address whether or not he's a whoremonger or not.
Oh, we're not? That's sad. We were hoping we would see some one-on-one action. It would have been epic, Judge Vonda. You sure we can't do that?
Continue.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just feel like...
Don't apologize. Just do what I asked you to do and continue.
Yes, ma'am. I just feel his ways, are interfering with his time that he's supposed to have with his kids. And I'm requesting an increase because...
So you're requesting an increase because
he doesn't have time. And if he doesn't have time, that means he has new clients. And new clients equals more money.
Whoa. You're a master at this, aren't you? From having less time, to more clients, to extra money. You should have been a lawyer, Miss Can't Stay Shut. What an incredible web of connections. Yeah, we're confused, but you've definitely piqued our interest.
First of all, let me just say this. I'm getting ready to put some brakes or something on you because you are just really fidgety over here. Just be still. I'm going to come to you. You are going to have your opportunity to speak. Thank you. I didn't say be a mannequin. I just said be still.
Thank you, Mr. Shiny Head. Seriously, thanks for staying at it. You know, many people would have dialed it down after that first clapback, but not you, sir. You're cut from a different cloth, and we love it. So, please, continue.
His clients, his women, you called him a whoremonger, all of that. That is not a legitimate basis for wanting a modification in child support. Let me help you a little bit. Do you know that he's made more money or something?
Yes, I'm quite sure that he has made money. Maybe I should not get so personal.
Yes.
Exactly. You shouldn't get personal, Miss Can't Stay Shut. Even though Mr. Shiny Head is constantly pressing all the wrong buttons, you're not pressing any right ones either. Seriously, what's your case, miss?
Yes, please don't, because I don't have time, and quite frankly, that has nothing to do with me, and I do not care. We need to know about the money, so let's start again. You believe that he's made more money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. What does he do for a living?
He's an accountant, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to move to him, okay?
See, was it really that hard? No, right? So more of that, please. Stop bad-mouthing your ex-man. That won't do you any good, unless you're trying to land a VIP spot on Judge Vonda's naughty list. And trust us, that's not the list you want to be on.
Sir, Mr. Can't Be Still. How much money do you make a year?
70.
$70,000, okay. And let me ask you this, why haven't you been spending any time with your kids?
I do spend time with my kids. I don't know what she's talking
Define
about.
how you spend time with your kids. What do you
let's
do?
see, taking them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay, that's
taking them to
parenting.
the...
Awesome. We have a new name for Mr. Shiny Head. From now on, he'll be known only as Mr. Can't Be Still, okay? Thank you, Judge Vonda, or shall we say Mrs. Burns, after that scorcher.
Okay.
She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activity.
Midget friend, Rufus. Oh, so that's what happened. She lost interest in shiny bald guys and got into midgets. Is that so? Miss can't stay shut. You've got some explaining to do.
So let's keep it focused on the kids.
You
So
don't
you're
know
spending
nothing
time,
about
y'all
me.
cook, y'all do all those things together, okay, ma'am.
See?
Now you heard me, excuse me. I'll fix that, okay? Now you heard me say something to him about speaking out of turn, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to put a muzzle on that mouth.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Ouch. Someone just got roasted. That's going to need a fire extinguisher. Maybe next time, think before you speak. Judge Vonda doesn't take kindly to loose lips.
Thank you. Sir, now, you make $70,000 a year now, correct?
Yes,
Correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just making sure your documents that you turned in are accurate and correct. I see 70,000, 2 kids. Okay, who covers health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Okay.
He ain't so bad after all. What's all the fuss about, Miss Can't Stay Shut? Are little people clubs getting expensive these days? Want some extra money for Rufus?
Kids or anything because you're upset with her.
Rufus will be the one to drop it since he's so
You
little.
know what? Rufus is not in here. Is Rufus the father of either of these kids?
No.
If he is not, we're not going to sit up and talk about Rufus, and we're not going to talk about his clients, okay?
Yes.
Because quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with this unless Rufus is going to give you some extra money for these kids.
Too short.
Okay, you know.
Poor Rufus is probably sitting somewhere in his house thinking, what did I get myself into? I didn't sign up for this. After so many burns, he may have even started losing the few inches he has. But seriously, stop it, Mr. Can't Be Still. It's not like you're perfect, even though that shine is, and your impression of a mannequin.
So, based on my calculations of the $70,000 a year, I have your gross at $5,800. Mm-hmm. Then I also, you say you all have 2 children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you don't have any outside children or anything like that? Just 2 total?
No, she just got Rufus. We can add him on to that.
We're
too.
not adding
And you know you
Rufus.
have outside
Rufus
kids.
is-
That's not bad advice, Judge Vonda. Maybe we should really think about adding Rufus to the list. It would shake up the dynamic for sure. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Can't Be Still is starting to warm up to the little people. Sure, they don't grow much, but they do grow on you.
Okay. So I have your gross at $5,800, your net at $4,638.68, and you pay health insurance for the children. Excuse me. So you pay health insurance. How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Let me make sure I give you a credit for that.
Oh, do you think he was serious about the Rufus thing? He isn't laughing or cracking jokes anymore? Or is it because Vonda struck him with the verdict? Yeah, that's what happened probably.
So with the credit, child support is $1,043.70. Sir, is there anything wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because you do understand that child support is based on a calculation based on the amount of money that you make, correct? That was a question I need you to answer out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's sad. You've got to feel for him. Yes, we know that's a legal obligation, Judge Vonda, but look at that face. Can't we make an exception just this once?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you just make him see his kids more instead of just putting them on the back burner? Yes.
Well, I can't necessarily make him do that. I can't order him to do that because this is not custody court, okay? I will
She's
encourage
not even
you,
there
sir.
when I have the kids.
Okay, sir. What were you saying?
She's not there when I have the kids, so she don't know what I'm doing. And
And
I'm not.
That's a valid point. You know when you want a refund for a bad experience but don't want to sound cheap or ask directly for money, so you go on and on about the experience? That's what's happening. Money acquired. Now saving face, huh?
I agree with that. You don't necessarily know what he is doing with the kids, but sir, I encourage you, not saying that you don't, I do encourage you to spend some time with your children, okay?
I can show you pictures on my phone right now, videos. She don't know.
Right, because
She
she's
just
worried
I
about
told-
Rufus, right?
Exactly.
What the kids tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Well,
I know what they tell me.
well, you
What do they tell you, miss? Seriously. What? Daddy doesn't play hide and seek, right? He cheats by using that shiny head of his like a flashlight. Come on. You do know little people aren't always honest, right? Yeah, that includes Rufus too.
You know
she
what?
making
These are
up
children,
stuff.
so you have to know that children are not always very honest. Okay, so
They
if
want to
there's
be with
nothing
me.
for-
That's what the problem is.
Well, you know what? If they want to be with you, then y'all can come in here at a different time and modify that. But you're not going to do it in here. You're going to do it in custody court. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
And that's that. Finally, you're free to move, Mr. Can't Be Still. And you, miss, feel free to march yourself up or down to little Rufus and deliver the verdict straight from Judge Vonda's courtroom. Just don't skip the burns, please.